Now News Extra brought to you by Calif Funeral Home. And here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Chris Smith is here to talk about Operation Christmas Child. It's coming up this year, starting very soon on the 17th, which means Monday. They'll be starting for a whole week. And we've talked about this, I think, annually every year. But for those of you who have just got here, don't know what Operation Christmas Child is, Chris, why don't you tell them what it's all about?
Sure. Operation Christmas Child is the world's largest children's outreach ministry. Every year at Christmas time, shoeboxes are collected all over the world and sent out all over the world to children in 120 different nations, including the United States. It's just a simple project. You take a shoebox, you fill it up with toys, hygiene items, school supplies, etc., etc. You pick a boy or girl, you pick the age, and you fill it up appropriately for that child that you pick. And those boxes then will be delivered to our church, and from there shipped off and delivered all over the world this Christmas.
All right. First Baptist Church does this over on Avenue I. It's a pretty easy place to get to, right over there in that Walmart area, 3009 Avenue I. And
you always say, well, we're not across from Walmart. Walmart's across from us. That's over. I don't know if that's...
That's a good idea. I like that. So anyway, that's the idea. And they don't just do it here locally. You guys have pickup spots all over the Panhandle, right?
We do. At our church, that week from the 17th to the 24th, we'll be open from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. But there are relay centers throughout the Panhandle, so there's different communities that collect them and then bring them into us. And those places are Harrison at the Community Bible Church, Shadron First Baptist Church, Valentine First Baptist Church, Gordon Church of God, Alliance E-Free Church, the Sydney E-Free Church, and the Kimball E-Free Church. Now, those churches, you'd have to contact them in their local communities. They've each got their own times that they're open, but they will be open the same days as we are. Those are the places in those communities. If it makes it easier for you, drop them off there, and those churches and organizations will get them to us.
All right. So, you guys are pretty big. 8:30 to 5. How many people are involved in this for the week of you guys are collecting all these shoeboxes over at the church?
Dozens of people. I can't give you an exact number, but throughout the week, we've got folks in our church, obviously, but there's folks from throughout the community that come in and help as well. We've got a group, in fact, the other day that just from the Cirrus House that's going to come in and bring a group of folks to come in and help. So we've got a lot of people helping throughout the week, and we sure appreciate it.
That's fun. That's fantastic. Now, the last year you had a record amount of shoeboxes that you just took out after a week, right?
Yep, 3,719 shoeboxes last year here locally.
Wow, 3,000.
It's a lot of boxes.
So you're looking at trying to get 3,800.
We set it a little bit higher, 3,800. We want to be conservative, but we'd love to go over 4,000. And we've got a lot of people participating this year that didn't last year, so there's a good chance that we could go over that amount. But 3,800 is our goal this year.
All right. What do people need to put in you mentioned hygiene items, school supplies, even like for small children, you could probably even put a few clothes in there, right?
Sure could. Whatever you can fit in the shoebox. Nothing that'll spill, nothing that'll melt. And some of these countries are obviously in wars and battles, so they say don't put any war items in it. No G.I. Joes or anything like that, because the kids wouldn't look at that as being fun necessarily. And no snakes, because some of these countries have voodoo in their countries. And snakes aren't open.
No rubber snakes?
No rubber snakes. But
any of that?
No.
We weren't talking about putting in real snakes. We're talking about...
Neither one probably would be good. So, just general toys and notebooks, pens, papers. A lot of these kids don't get any of these things. So when they get a notebook or a box of crayons, it's a joy to them. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It just can be simple as can be.
Yep. Work it out with your family, figure out what you want to put in the box, and send it over.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Sensitive, comforting, personal. Calif Funeral Home. Let Calif Funeral Home help you when you have lost a loved one. We will help you honor them with unmatched service and artistry. Our team will help you carry on the legacy of your family members and friends. With over 100 years of experience, we offer professional and personal attention to every detail in the planning process. We also offer advanced planning as a continuation to our services. That's Calif Funeral Home. Our family serving your family for 3 generations.
All right, we're back on News Extra. Chris Smith is here to talk about Operation Christmas Child. We've been telling you how easy it is to do. Just fill a shoebox with hygiene items, school supplies, little toys. If it's for a small child, maybe some clothes or something like that. Fill that shoebox up, get it over to First Baptist Bible Church. And over at 3009 Avenue I, it's just across from the Walmart area over there, and they're collecting these shoe boxes for the entire week next week, November 17th through the 24th, trying to collect 3,800 that they can send out worldwide to needy children around the world. Now, if people want more information, there's some numbers and stuff.
Yep.
Places to go, right?
Yeah, the best thing to do is call Carissa, my wife. She coordinates the whole ministry, and her number is 308-631-9674. If you want to go on the web, you can go to firstbaptistscottsbluff.com or SamaritansPurse.org, or on Facebook at First Baptist Church of Scottsbluff. But the best way to get the most immediate information and needs is to call Carissa at her number.
All right, 631-9674. This church does so many things for people. And the church is working with a family right now. We're going to do a shout-out for this, right?
Yes, yeah. We are looking for some items that our firefighter ministry has been awful busy here the last week or so. So we're looking for we've got some needs here. We need a couch, a twin bed, some kitchen items, bedding, and blankets. So if anybody out there has any of those items sitting around that they need a use for, once again, you can bring them by the church. Usually the church is open from 9 to noon, but the easiest thing to do, again, would be to call Carissa at 631-9674, and we can set up a way to get those dropped off.
All right. Very good. You guys do a lot of good things with that firefighter ministry, too.
Yep. Thank you.
It's wonderful.
Yep, there's a need for sure.
Oh, no question about it. No question. And if you're thinking about, hey, I want to do something for Christmas, a monetary donation to firefighter ministries, wouldn't be a bad idea. Right?
That would be fantastic. We have accounts set up at Platte Valley Bank. You can just go into Platte Valley Bank and make a donation and let them know it's for the firefighter ministry, and they will get it directly into our account there at the bank. So any Platte Valley Bank location.
All right, very good. All right, Chris, good luck with Operation Christmas Child. I guess we'll hear from you next week on how you guys did. Okay?
Sounds great.
All right, bud.
Okay, thank you guys.